peas, salt, pepper. The Brown kids gathered for a weekday dinner. Jamie, the youngest, with a smear of barbecue sauce on his fat pink cheek. The EMTs made a wall of blue canvas backs around Annie so that all you could see were her slippers, like her feet were all that was left of her. Bill Brown bounced from side to side, adrenaline all over, his eyes big and then blinking, big and then blinking, like someone in a movie who was trying to send secret distress signals without giving anything away to the bad guys. Annie's slippers were purple, and Bill had given them to her for Christmas, even though she had told him she wanted a locket. They all heard her, a heart-shaped locket to put a picture in. "These are nice," she'd said when she opened the box and found the slippers. She'd prepared herself. You couldn't see a shoebox shape and think there was a locket inside, unless your husband was the kind of man who would put a small box in a bigger one as a trick, and Bill wasn't that kind of guy. When she came home from working at the nursing home in the evening or the morning, depending on her shift, she would take off her rubber clogs at the back door and put on the purple slippers. Sometimes Bill would smile when she did that, like he was thinking he'd done good. He said that when he was happy about something. "I done good." There were the slippers, still, as if no one was wearing them, and there was Bill, bouncing up and down in the living room, his mouth open, panting. Hyperventilating, Allie said to herself, remembering Girl Scout training. She wondered if her father was going to faint, if there would be the two of them lying there on the rug, both their parents, their kids staring. "Stand back, Bill," one of the EMTs said, both men leaving wet, gray spots on the carpet from the old snow they'd picked up on their shoes outside. One of them was a man whose son used to be on Allie's Little League team. One of them was someone Bill and Annie had gone to high school with. They lived in that kind of place. Jamie was still picking idly at the meatloaf, so that one crispy corner of it was all picked out, and most of the bacon was gone. But now Allie wasn't going to stop him. Allie was staring at her mother's feet. They hadn't moved once. She kept waiting for her mother to sit up and say, "What happened?" or "I'm fine," or "Let me up." She kept waiting for the EMTs to do that thing with the paddles, to shock her mother's heart back to life. She figured that even if she couldn't see anything but the men's backs, she would hear that sound, pop, pop, and her mother's feet would do a little jump. They had one of those machines in every hallway at the nursing home where her mother worked. Her mother had shown Allie when she'd visited once. "Do you know how to use that?" Allie had asked. "Of course," her mother said. "It wouldn't be much use to people if I didn't." "Let's get her on the gurney," Allie heard one of the men say. "What's a gurney?" Benji whispered. "I'm coming with you," their father said. And really fast, they were out the door. Him, her, the EMTs. And then there were all the hard metal sounds of things moving and slamming, the ambulance starting up and the siren wailing, then dwindling, as the ambulance moved off their street. The living room felt as empty as if there were no one home, the way Allie figured the house did in the mornings after they'd all gone to school and their parents had left for work, and the only sound was the furnace in the basement clicking on and off, the hot air whooshing up through the vents, the occasional creak of the hamster wheel from Allie's room. It was quiet now except for the sound of Jamie sucking barbecue sauce off his fingers and some murmurs from outside that were the sounds of neighbors, even in the cold, on their front steps trying to figure out what was going on over at the Brown house. A siren didn't sound on their street without everyone coming out to see. They'd done the same thing themselves. Chimney fire, their father might say, sending everyone back inside as the fire engine backed down the block. "Where are they going?" said Benji. "The hospital, dumbass," said Aunt. "Shut up," Allie said. "Don't be mean to him." "You're not the boss," said Aunt, like he always did. "What happened to Mommy?" said Benji. "I don't really know," Allie said. Aunt and Allie didn't eat anything, but the two little boys had meatloaf and even some potatoes, though they were cold, with ketchup on it all. They didn't eat the peas because there was nobody to make them do it. "We should go to bed," Allie said. We have school tomorrow.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.